Hello, welcome to another video from 10x Investor Education. In this video, I would quickly talk about Ocugen, OCGN symbol. This is my 13th video I'm talking about the stock. Okay, this is 13th video. I bought the stock, a lot of the stock around 50 cents and dollar few months back. Since then, I have been swing trading this, lot of covered calls and other things. But and I have been following up for last couple of weeks, and I would like to give the updates recently what happened in last couple of weeks. Okay, so as I said, this is my 13th video. You can look at other videos of my Ocugen. So I'm not going to cover what Ocugen is, but I'm going to say what is happening right now and what do I think about the target price stock, what is institutional buying, what is insider selling, what is happening. Okay, so the first good news, or rather I would say, the only good news. Okay, Ocugen got permission to got approval and commercialize in Canada. What it means is Bharat Biotech said, "Hey, Ocugen, go ahead and try for emergency authorization in Canada as well, and we exactly share the profit when you sell these vaccines in Canada." Okay, so that is the really good news. The reasons being is 50% of the people in US already got vaccinated. Okay, and a lot of the other people, they are thinking or they don't want to get vaccinated. Okay, so if you look at here, the chances of selling a lot of vaccines in US for Ocugen is very slim. Okay, so whereas in Canada, very small percentage of population got vaccinated. Okay, but Moderna and Pfizer actually pumping millions of vaccines to Canada every month now recently, because US already have stockpiles of millions of these vaccines, and these vaccines US actually pumping to other countries, giving it a co-vaccine program so that other countries can get these vaccines. Okay, so my question is, what are the chances that actually Ocugen can submit an EUA for approval in June? Because remember, June is a critical month for Bharat Biotech and Ocugen. So Bharat Biotech said it's going to announce the final results of the vaccine in June, which is this month, which could be any time of the week. Okay, so on Ocugen is said it won't apply for EUA until it gets approved. So hopefully they got every documentation ready, so they can apply in June or July. Okay, and even in July, I don't think FDA takes. First of all, this question whether FDA is still taking applications. Okay, so FDA might still take Ocugen application, but if they take, what are the chances of they give approval without again going all clinical trials in US? And even if they give approval, what are the chances that they'll actually buy vaccines from Ocugen, which is Covaxin? Okay, so there is the only small chance I can think, because Moderna, Pfizer, most of the vaccines approved are based on RNA. Okay, Covaxin is completely different. So that is the only thing that for people to have a diversified set of vaccines, I think US still has a high chances for it to approve Ocugen. Okay, that's the only positive news. Canada is positive news, no doubt about it. Okay, so other positive news is, because this lot of people in US are very not negative, or I would say very pessimistic about new technology vaccines. Okay, that is the reason why adults who did not take vaccine, they don't want to take vaccine until they get the data for a long periods of time. Okay, so whereas Covaxin technology is different, it's not new technology RNA. Okay, it's just based on the similar to flu platform technology. So that is the reason I can think of US might give approval so that they got a diversified candidates of vaccines in their stockpile, not just based on RNA. Okay, that is the one reason. Okay, so if you follow the news, recent analysts who are covering the stock, still they reiterated the price target to $10. Okay, 10, some people have 12 targets, that is what it is. But some analysts, not analysts, rather I would say people who blog about the stock on the different platforms, they are very pessimistic. Okay, same thing, can they even apply for emergency approval? Can they get approval? Can they actually sell any vaccines in US? Okay, so that is the reason why some people think it will go back to penny stock. Okay, which is already kind of penny, but it'll go back to dollar or $2 stock. Okay, so how am I trading this stock right now? Okay, I had this stock for months when it was $1.50. Okay, so the way I trade is basically the stock has been almost flat for a month between $8 and $9. Okay, it came back to $12 with some news last time, came down immediately, crashing to $9 and $10. So when it went to $13, I sold short-term covered calls. Okay, so I've been trading with covered calls, making money on the stock because I like the volatility of the stock, because that's how I can make covered calls. For the long term, I'm not buying any new stock at all. Okay, so short term, I sell puts around $6. No, I sell calls around $12 or $11. So that the whole goal is actually not to get assigned for the puts and not to sell off my stock. Okay, that way in between I get a lot of premium, almost like a couple of $1,000 to $2,000 per month. So that is how I generate income to my portfolio. As I said in my previous videos, the goal is actually to generate income on my holdings, taking the advantage of the volatility of the stock, and then increase the percentage of portfolio gain. Okay, I really don't care if Ocugen goes to $20 or $10. End of the day, I need to keep maintaining my portfolio income generation. Okay, so that's exactly I said about previous stocks, Senseonics and also Ascensus Surgical. Okay, so let me share my screen and show what I'm talking about, why I'm both actually more negative than positive regarding Ocugen stock. That's why I said I'm not buying more stock like I've been buying in Senseonics, whereas other penny stocks I'm invested in. Okay, I have been buying Atosa, I have been buying MoneyGram, I have been buying Senseonics whenever it dips, or rather selling more puts. Ocugen, I'm just trading the stocks that I have, because until I hear the news from June and really confirm that Ocugen can actually apply for emergency approval in either June or July. Okay, so what I like is, please look at my other videos of Ocugen if you're really interested. And I'm not even an investment advisor, this is purely my opinion about this stock. Okay, please click the like button. If you have not, please subscribe to my channel, because getting into the stocks is important at 50 cents a dollar rather than $8 or $10. So the better the early news you get into the stock, you have more chances of making profit rather than getting late. Okay, that's the reason you need to know about these notifications as soon as. And also I frequently tweet on my RK 10x investing. Please follow and let me know what you think about. Okay, so please hang on and I'll share my screen and then look at the updates of analyst ratings for current Ocugen stock. Okay, so it's a moderate buy, and if you look at here the analyst price targets, so Roth Capital has reiterated price target around $10 4 days back, and Wainwright actually reiterated price target maintained at $12. So you can say $10 to $12 is price target if the news is good, that is coming in June. Okay, so if you look at here the price of Ocugen itself, it is actually almost, there is strong resistance below $8, but there is a very huge high resistance after $10. So it's trading really between $8 and $10 for last almost 1 month. Okay, So the good news I'm talking about is expands Covaxin commercialization rights to include Canada. This is a really, really good news, because if you look at Canada, how many people are vaccinated? It's a lot less, and Canada also want to expand its pile of vaccines. And right now they are getting, after US stopped buying a lot of vaccines, they are getting a lot of vaccines from Pfizer and Moderna, delivering millions of vaccines. Okay, so if you look at here, as I said, there are a lot of negative speculation on Ocugen, saying that it is headed back to a penny stock status. Okay, the reasons being that is, if at this point I have no idea whether Ocugen will get the green light from FDA. This is summer at all, for that matter. So basically, people are hesitant to recommend this stock around the prices, knowing that it can go back to $1 or $2 stock if there is no chance of getting any approval for its vaccine next couple of months or this summer. Okay, so again, another analyst covering stock will probably drop to below dollar. Okay, so whereas if you look at ownership, institutional ownership of Ocugen, right? So if you look at here, for last 1 month, all highlighted green means it's a new buying of the stock. Okay, so for example, if you 528 XBI, which is one of the biggest biotech ETF, announced that they have almost 5 million. They bought 5 million, worth 5 million stocks of Ocugen, not worth 5 million. Okay, so it is a ton of money they spent on Ocugen stocks. Okay, so similarly, if you look at here, Vanguard, almost on all the funds they increased. Lehman, they bought new Ocugen stock. So all these are new purchases of this. Fintel tells you any highlights of green basically means new purchases. So as you can see here, in almost last 1 month, there is not even a single sale of Ocugen stock. So in my view, this is considered as heavy institutional buying. As you can see here, the Street Corp bought like 5 million stock. Okay, and then Citadel is close to a million, and then XBI 5 million, and then Vanguard 3 million and 5 million stock. So I would consider a lot of institutional buying this one. Okay, whereas if you look at insider buying, right? So if you look at, this is insider buying for Ocugen, and a lot of the directors, almost everyone, Kompella Uday, Fernandez Prabhavati, Subramaniam Sanjay, and Thamara Vijay. So almost everyone sales, exercise. Not even a single insider bought Ocugen stock. Okay, so this is in general not a good news, because they are not optimistic on the company. Why would you sell stock? I mean, I can understand why insider sells to raise money, because this is a good price. They want to take some profit. That could be one reason. But this shows, look at this guy, Tamara Vijay, Shankar Mansoori, selling like millions of worth of stocks, almost like last couple of months. So this is not really maybe good news. That's the reason why is why I'm not very optimistic for short term in Ocugen until we get the news from Bharat Biotech, and until they can apply for emergency approval. So please let me know what you think. This is what my opinion about Ocugen stock is. So if you are really long term or short term, I would like to really know about the Ocugen stock. As I said, I've been covering the stock since 50 cents. As you can see here, my playlist, I have separate playlist for Ocugen. I've been covering since last few months. It was penny stock, and then end of April also I released my 12th video. This is like my 13th video on Ocugen. This is a quick update I want to give on what's happening. So please click the like button and subscribe, and see you on my next video. Thank you.